back, a naturopath. Thanks for coming back. I'm the guy from New Zealand, the naturopath from New Zealand. We're still talking about autoimmune disease, but now we're going to talk about the foods not to eat with autoimmune disease, the stuff to keep away from, okay? Now, lots of people will say to avoid all grains, oats, rice, wheat, things like that. Well, I'm not really that way inclined, to be honest. I feel that people with autoimmune disease can eat different types of grains. However, be very careful of gluten grains. Non-gluten's better. Rice, brown rice, quinoa is quite nice to mix with a bit of brown rice and to cook up. My experience is that not everybody with autoimmune disease will keel over and die when they have some grains to eat at all. I find many people thrive on a certain type of grain, and it depends on the person, okay, eating that, not what a book shouldn't have to dictate what everybody should have with the condition. It should be up to the person to determine what suits their gut, not what the author determines suits that person's gut. Right? But I'm looking at the AIP diet now. They're saying all dairy. Well, I agree, but there are different dairy products that some people can tolerate. Bison milk or goat milk, for example. There are different milks, but I do agree in this case that most cow products should be avoided. In saying that, though, I find cow's yogurt to be perfectly acceptable for the majority of people, if made properly, all right, not with sugar or junk in it. Eggs, they're saying avoid all eggs on the AIP. I don't agree with that. I think free-range eggs are a perfectly acceptable food for many people. So if you're an AIP person and you've been avoiding eggs, there's probably no need to in the majority of cases. Not everybody has got an egg allergy, all right? So the most allergenic foods I've ever seen on reports will be cow's milk. I worked with a GP, I should tell you this, a long time ago, and we tested over 300 children. We did food allergy testing, and we found 76% of these kids had a problem with cow's milk. So cow's milk is a big one, especially for younger people. Oranges can be a big one with some people, or certain types of citrus fruit. But you'll know this yourself by eating it. Like if the kiwi fruit upsets your lips or your tongue, or oranges, we'll avoid that kind of stuff. All right. But those are the real allergy foods for some people. Eggs do definitely create antibody responses with some people, but it's not the majority. And this is an individual thing that you need to work out yourself. If in doubt, do a food allergy test. And you can do one through, there's a lab in Seattle that will do that. But talk to your doctor if you're interested in doing a food allergy test. They could give you a good idea. So alcohol goes without reason. If you've got autoimmune disease, you probably really want to give up drinking for a long time. And if you do go back, a little bit of red wine here or there, down the track is probably acceptable for you. So, but the nightshade thing, I can't buy it. I just can't tell everybody with autoimmune disease to avoid all nightshades. I think it's a crock. I really do. Sugar for sure. Honey is a better replacement for sugar, but you need to avoid refined sugar, raw sugar, white sugar, maple syrup, all that kind of crap. Most maple syrups are just full of high fructose corn syrup now, I found out. Oils to avoid are the shitty oils, the crap, junky vegetable oils. Stick with olive oil. You can't go wrong with olive oil. All right. So there you have it. Foods to avoid. Common sense, isn't it? Avoid the crap and eat the good stuff. Catch up with me in the next video, because we've still got a few to go. Thank you.